Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Timothy Adon, composer by day, gamer by night, and it has been a long time since I put up a video. A long time. So, I recently learned how to use the Wwise Audio Pipeline audio integration software majigger thing. And I'm eventually going to put up a video talking about how it gets used and stuff. However, that is going to be its own several videos. Or, alternatively, you can go watch the Audiokinetic demos on their YouTube channel. That's probably a bit of a better idea anyways, because as much as I'd like to blabber at you all day, they can do it in a slightly more professional manner. What I am going to talk about today, however, is the School of Video Game Audio. The School of Video Game Audio is where I learned how Wwise works. They have a number of courses that you can choose from, including Wwise, Fmod, and a couple other things. When I first started the course, I thought, wow, 8 weeks long? That's not a very long period of time, and I was very curious as to how the class was going to be structured. I mean, how could you possibly learn everything there is to know about a piece of software in 8 weeks? And man, do they make you work for it. So essentially how it works is, in an 8-week span of time, you're going to go from knowing nothing about Wwise to learning everything that you need to know to do basically 90% of the things that you need to do in Wwise. And then you're going to have a couple weeks in order to replace all of the audio in one level of a game with your own audio. And then you get to create a demo reel out of it, assuming you manage to get all of that done on time. For my part, this was a great experience, because in addition to learning something that I'm really going to need to know in order to continue in video game audio, but I also got to experience replacing the audio in a game with my own, which was great. It was so much fun. The first time I put a sound into Wwise and then played the game and heard that sound get triggered, I was so excited. It was so much fun. And then in addition to that, because of the short time span, it gives you a really accurate time crunch. And when I say accurate, I mean accurate in terms of the video game industry, because it's going to, at least what I'm assuming, is it's going to be like that quite a bit. The one thing I do need to say is most of the focus is on sound effects, and very little is done to talk about interactive music. It's definitely mentioned, and the tutorial videos on the Audiokinetic channel are brought up when talking about it, but there is not a lot of time spent talking about interactive music, and it's fine because you only have 2 weeks, and you do need to replace, or 2 weeks to replace the audio in the game, and so that's not a lot of time when you think about the grand scheme of replacing all of the sound effects. But for my part, being more of a composer than a sound designer, it would be nice to have a little bit more in that area discussed in the class. However, in the end, I was able to figure it all out, and I got audio implemented, and it was awesome. So really, nothing needs to change. It's just a little thing I needed to bring up. So if you're interested, you should definitely check them out. They have courses for Wwise, Fmod, Unity, and something called Pure Data. I don't know what that one is, but you know, if you know about it, then definitely check it out. It's an 8-week long course, so it's pretty short, but it's essentially like a crash course. It shoves you right in, screaming and kicking, and then by the time you come out, you're a professional. I think that's all I have to say about that for the moment. Thank you all so much for watching, and a big thank you to Leonard Paul for teaching the class and being such a huge help for those 8 weeks. Thank you very much. It was a great experience. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye!